What a day, what a day. The Last of Us is probably my favorite game of all time. I dressed up as Joel for Halloween. My accent's not quite right. I am definitely not Troy Baker. Nowhere close to being as cool or as good looking, but I utterly adore the life that he breathed into Joel and the experience that he and Ashley Johnson, Nolan North, and all the other talented actors on that incredible endeavor brought to us as gamers. This title most assuredly shows what a game can be and what it can accomplish. So much so that calling it a game almost feels like game is a four-letter word to describe such a beautiful piece of art and a moving experience. Because I had the opportunity to cosplay as Joel for the very first time in my entire life, I thought it was only apropos that we should jump on here and we should jump back into the world of The Last of Us and play New Game Plus. Okay, I'm going to drop the accent now because I know it's not great. So, moving on to the next thing. Alright. Also, before I forget, I'm going to pull up my Twitch channel on my phone so that I can see the communication feed. Last time I tried to stream, I actually had technical difficulties. I couldn't actually get on the air. And that was because I had not finished setting up two-factor authentication. So that was my own bad. But now, I think I've got it. And I'm assuming that I'm live and on the air. Let's find out. Looks like it to me. Alright. There we go. Now, this isn't going to be an entire walkthrough. I'm not going to show you where absolutely every single tiny thing is. I usually keep a walkthrough open so that I can find all the hidden items as I go, especially when we're talking about upgrade materials. But I think I'm just gonna play through this. I have been playing this a little bit during my lunch break at work. I haven't gotten that far into it, but I'm gonna start again from New Game Plus, so it's not entirely from scratch, but from the beginning of the game. And if you've never seen this game before, or even if you have, either way you slice it, it's going to be a wonderful treat. Who told me what? Who told me? It says, wonder who told you that. Yeah, clever. Clever there. Alright. Let's do a new game. Hang on a second. Why isn't there New Game Plus here? What? Okay, I'll tell you. What if we did it on hard instead of New Game Plus? I've never played it on hard before. Oh, yeah. Weezy, thank you very much for telling me about two-factor authentication. Totally my bad. Okay, so that's interesting. So, I guess the files are not synchronized, the ones that are at work versus the ones that are at home. So, I don't think it knows that I've beaten the game before. Oh, it's because... let's load a game first. No, that's not going to help either. Gosh dang it. Alright, whatever. We're doing a new game, everyone. New game it is. Let's see. It is go grounded. It is an experience. I gotta be honest with you, it's not worth going grounded. Really is not. But you know what? I'd be willing to go Survivor for the trophy, but I feel like that's really gonna drag things out. Let's try Survivor. If it's not... Wait a second. No. Well, auto-save will be disabled until you start a new game without saving? No. Hang on. Okay, I think you've convinced me. Let's try Grounded. It's the kind of thing where if it's too overwhelming, you can always change the difficulty later. Fine. Go easy. I can't tell if it's because you're more interested in the story or you don't want to see an old man fail at a video game. Alright. Now, I am playing on a PS4 Pro. And if you get a chance, there is a graphics comparison video on YouTube that shows PS3, PS4, and PS4 Pro. And pay attention to the difference between PS3 and PS4 Pro, because the PS4 Pro shadows are so smooth. The edges are so clean. PS4 is not that bad. It's pretty amazing. Hey, Blue Wolf, good to have you on board, buddy. And you're right. I came for both. I came for both the story and to watch an old man fail at a video game. All right. There's our girl Sarah. Shark tooth necklace.
Tommy, listen to me. He is the
Pelican drops?
contractor.
Is that what it's called?
He's the contractor, okay? I can't lose this job. I understand. Let's talk about this in the morning, okay?
C# is sexy.
We'll talk about it in the morning. All right, good night.
Hey.
Scoot.
Monday at work, huh?
Good to have you on board, running water.
What are you still doing up? It's late.
Crud, what time is it?
It's way past your bedtime.
But it's still today.
Honey, please not right now. I do not have the energy for this.
Here,
What's this?
your birthday? You kept complaining about your broken watch. So, I figured, you know. You like it?
Honey, this is... It's
What?
nice, but I think it's stuck. It's not...
What? No. Oh, ha ha.
Where did you get the money for this?
Drugs. I sell hardcore drugs.
Oh, good. You started helping out with the mortgage then.
Yeah, you wish.
Well, I guess at this point it's more like this. Yeah, I hear ya. Oh, thank you very much, Running Water, for loving the costume. I'll have you know. Okay, so I've watched the intro played dozens of times, and that's not hyperbole. I've played the intro 4, 5, 6 times. And most recently, when I tried it again, it hit me emotionally harder than it's ever hit me before. And I'm kind of prepared for tonight for it to be like that, only worse.
Hello?
Sarah, honey, I need to get your daddy on the phone.
Uncle Tommy, what time is it?
I need to talk to your dad now. There's something...
Thanks
Uncle
for the
Tommy?
sub,
Hello?
Softy Emo 69. Sub. Thanks for following. It's not a sub. Thanks for following.
What was that all about?
Now, Naughty Dog is famous for their Uncharted games and Drake throughout the entire series, all 4 games.
Give this to him.
Actually, now that I think about it, the music I'm into, you practice. Somehow you still manage to be the best, Sarah. The Grinder on Fox, but she's pictures that are never, and don't even at me. Okay, I'm gonna look out this window for just a moment. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time doing this in this game, but the environments in this game are so amazing. And in looking at some of the deconstructions that other people have done, it taught me a ton about what game creators do to create the illusion. Newspaper in the bathroom, where it belongs. 300% increase. Notice the date, September 26th, 2013. That is the official Infection Day date that Naughty Dog celebrates every year now. And they do something special every year to give fans freebies and bonuses.
Daddy?
Just for going to their website on September 26th. Some good pictures here. Okay.
You in here?
Seem to be somehow connected to the nationwide
Where the heck
pandemic.
are you?
We've received reports that victims afflicted with the infection show
That's
signs of
nearby.
increased aggression, and
Move everybody out of here now. There's a gas leak. Hey,
there seems to be some commotion coming from...
get the hell out of here!
What was that?
I love that experiential integration. They get you to watch the TV,
Dad?
and then they do things in the environment, make the controller rumble. They've changed. Look at the posture on the character. She's obviously distressed, nervous.
What is going
She's
on?
imploding a little bit. She's becoming more internal because she's scared. Naughty Dog is amazing at using every element of the environment to tell the story. Listen to the sound.
There's his phone. 8 missed calls. Where the hell are you? Call me on my way.
Where's Dad?
Where is he?
And yes, you do need to play this game again. Outdated gods. Using the environment to tell the story. Did you hear that audio cue?
There you are.
Sarah, are you okay?
Yeah?
Does anyone come in here?
No, who would come in here?
Don't go near the doors. Just stand back there.
Dad, you're kind of freaking me out. What's going on?
It's the Coopers. Something ain't right with them. I think they're sick.
What kind of sick?
Last of Us ASMR.
Jimmy!
Dad?
Honey, come here. Come here. Jimmy! Jimmy, just stay back! Jimmy, I am warning you! Don't!
You shot him.
Sarah,
I saw him this morning.
listen to me. There is something bad going on, and we have got to get out of here. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
Tommy, come on. Come on.
Where the hell you been? You have any idea what's going on out there?
I got some notion.
Holy shit. You got blood all over
It
you.
ain't mine. Let's just get out of here.
This ain't half the people in the city lost their minds.
Can we just please go?
Or a parasite or something. You gonna tell me what happened?
Later.
Hey, Sarah. How you holding up, honey?
I'm fine. Can we hear us on the radio?
Yeah, sure thing.
Thanks.
Notice how they handle
Cell
exposition.
phone, no radio.
It's not
We're doing
ham-fisted.
great. Minute ago, news
I am
man
in
wouldn't
control of
shut
the
up.
camera at this
You
point.
said where to go?
They said, Army's put up roadblocks on the highway. No getting into Travis County.
We need to get the hell out. Take 71.
71, that's where I'm headed.
You just played through it and you're ready to do it again.
Did they say how many are dead?
It is
Probably
so
a lot.
good.
I found this one family all mangled inside their
Tommy.
house. Right.
This opening playthrough sequence should be a master class in storytelling
Christ, how did this
in a
happen?
virtual
They got
environment.
no clue. But we ain't the only town. First they were saying it's just the South. Now they're going on about the East Coast, the West Coast. Holy hell. That's Lewis's farm. I hope that son bitch made it out.
I'm sure he did.
How Texas is it to call someone an
Who's
SOB out of sympathy?
No, of course not.
How do you know?
They said it's just people in the city. We're good.
Didn't Jimmy work in the city?
That's right, he did. We're fine, trust me.
All right.
Let's see what they need.
What do you think you're doing? Keep driving.
They got a kid, Joel.
So do we.
But we have room.
Hey!
Keep driving, Tommy.
Stop!
You ain't seen what I see. Someone else will come along.
Moral
Should have.
dilemma. So well illustrated. Midwest too.
Bad. Everyone and their mother had the same damn idea.
We could just backtrack and...
What the fuck, man? Let's go!
Tommy! Tommy!
Holy shit! What just happened? What the fuck just happened? Did you see that?
Yes, sorry.
God
Oh yeah,
damn.
warning language in
Turn
this
here,
game.
turn here.
Come on, people.
I
move.
actually love
Where's
how
he
some of these
running
people
from?
behave as
Try it.
stunned and confused at times.
We can't
Because how
stop
real is
here,
that?
I
Tommy.
can't fucking drive through them, Joel! Back up there! They're behind me, too! There! Hold on! Go!
I love that every time. Every time. Hey, Remexi, what do you mean by nice IK? I'm not sure I understand what that
Hey.
acronym means.
Get back, baby. Get back.
Okay.
Intelligent kinetics? So now we're Joel. The whole time we've been Sarah right now. Not a bad point. We should have someone in chat with me. My big thing has been in a game like this,
I'm here, baby.
trying to
Give me
manage
your hand.
chat audio, but I think I can make it work.
What is it?
My leg hurts
How bad?
pretty bad.
I'm also
Gonna
worried
need to
about
run.
echo.
Keep us safe. Come on, baby. Now hold on tight.
We're following Tommy, who has the only gun between us.
I'm scared.
Good thing he's my brother.
Oh no.
Joel, watch out!
Cannot move faster than this. You see the lens artifacts? Anytime you're facing an explosion that's
People are
nearby,
on fire.
Don't
you
look,
can see
Sarah.
lens dust. Get off of me, people. Jeez, Meneses.
Why are they doing that?
Keep looking at me, baby.
Just Utah
We're gonna
drivers,
get
y'all.
out of this. I promise.
It's the computer calculating the hands. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes.
Get back!
The way that her hands place when she's moving in the car is brilliant.
Through the alley!
I remember the first time I played this, I couldn't track Tommy in the crowd, and so I never knew where the alley was, and I died like 4 times trying to figure it out. But we're safe now, so it's okay.
He's dead!
Jesus.
God damn it!
We're almost there. We're almost there, baby.
They're getting through the fence! Keep going! Find a way out of here!
2 Texans are in trouble. Where do they head?
Joel!
To the bar.
Move it! Get to the highway! Go! You got Sarah! I can outrun him!
Uncle Tommy?
I will meet you there!
Inverse kinematics.
Hurry!
Fun fact, in a very similar looking bar
be
in
fine.
Uncharted 3, if you go to the corner
almost there.
of the bar, there's a newspaper that talks about a strange fungal infection that is starting to spread.
Dad?
And it's a total Easter egg, referencing this game before the game was released. Watch the shadows. I don't even have to turn the camera around. I know there are 2 behind me.
It's okay, baby. We're safe. We're safe. Hey, we need help. Sick.
Got a couple of civilians on the outer perimeter. Please advise.
Daddy, what about Uncle Tommy?
We're gonna get you to safety and go back for him, okay?
Sir, there's a little girl. But... Yes, sir.
Somebody, we've just been through hell. Okay, we just need... Shit. Please don't.
Oh no.
Sarah. Move your hands, baby. I know, baby, I know. God. Listen to me, I know this hurts. You're gonna be okay, baby. Stay with me. I'm gonna pick you up. I know, baby. I know it hurts. Come on, baby, please.
Watch the tears on her
baby.
face.
I know. Sarah. Baby. Don't do this to me, baby. Don't do this to me, baby. Come on. No. No. No, 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 no. Please.
I know, Witch, I know.
Please, please don't. Please.
I love that intro so much.
The number of confirmed deaths has passed 200. The governor has called a state of emergency.
There are hundreds and hundreds of bodies lining the streets.
Panic spread worldwide after a leaked report from the World Health Organization showed that the latest vaccination tests have failed.
With the bureaucrats out of power, we can finally take the necessary steps.
Los Angeles
Running
is
water?
now the latest city to be placed
Yes.
under martial law. All residents are required to report to their designated quarantine. Riots have
This
continued
music is
for
by
a third
Gustavo
consecutive day,
Santaolalla.
and winter rations are at an all-time
And
low.
A group
he is
calling
a
themselves the
self-taught,
Fireflies have claimed
incredible
responsibility for both
musician.
attacks.
Their public charter calls
Grew
for the
up
return
on
of
the
all
streets.
branches of government.
Demonstrations broke out following the
Became
execution
sought
of
after
6 more
president.
alleged Fireflies.
Utterly brilliant.
Rise with us. Remember, when you're lost in the darkness, look for the light. Believe in the Fireflies.
It's Bob Ross's B-Day today. So it's good that we saw happy little fungi growing, right? Absolutely. I learned this theme music on both guitar and piano. You are a beast, and I love you. It is so beautiful. I'm pausing it for a second because we see, if you want to jump on chat with me real quick, then I think we can make that work. Also, I plugged in my headset earlier, but then it channels the audio into my headset, and I honestly don't know if I interrupted the audio of the game. I apologize if I did. So I'm going to go ahead and just take care of that now. There we go. What I'll do is I'll wait for Weesey. As far as chat's concerned, I'll wait for Weesey to send me an invite. And then I'll jump into chat with him, and that way we have sort of like multiple commentators. He'll be focusing more on what's being said in chat so that I can focus on the game, especially because I'm on grounded difficulty. And I'm telling you right now, if it looks like grounded difficulty I just can't hang with, very quickly I will drop it down to hard or even normal, because I want to experience the game, not self-loathing. Thanks, PC. 20 years later. Not 5, 20.
I'm coming.
So that's the shirt I was trying to recreate here. I did not get the coloring right. I'll do better next time.
How was your morning?
Running water, we
No,
see is my
I don't.
son.
Want more.
Well, I have some interesting news for you.
Where were you, Tess?
West End District.
I'm a huge fan of the show 24. The actress who plays Tess was a major actress in 24 for a few seasons. Love her work. Love what she does. I just got the invite from Weesey, so give me just 1 second whilst I pop in over there to get into that chat. Yes. All right, where's my Weesey at? Hey, brother. All right, so for those of you who are currently on the stream, I believe I have it set up so that Weesey's chat comes through on the audio, but if that is not the case, please speak up and we'll do what we can to fix that as quickly as possible. All right, we're going to resume the game.
Hey, we had a drop to make.
We had a drop to make.
Well, you
Look
wanted
at
to be
those
left
clean
alone,
shadows.
remember?
So I'll take one guess. The whole deal went south and the client made off with our pills. Is that about right?
Deal went off without a hitch. Enough ration cards to last us a couple of months, easy.
You want to explain this?
I was on my way back here, and I got jumped by these two assholes, all right? And yeah, they got a few good hits in, but... Look, I managed.
Give me that. Are these assholes still with us?
That's funny.
Let's find out who they were.
Yeah, look, they were a couple of nobodies. They don't matter. What matters is that Robert fucking sent them.
Our Robert.
He knows that we're after him. He figures he's gonna get us first.
Son of a bitch, he's smart.
No. He's not smart enough. I know where he's hiding.
Like hell you do.
Old warehouse in Area 5.
It occurred to me just now. It might help if these are on for in case my audio is a little too low.
Can't say for how long, though.
Well, I'm ready now. Yeah?
Oh, I can do now.
Yeah. Added subtitles. If you've never played this game, make the effort before May to play this game and to play this game on a PS4 Pro, if at all possible. It is the definitive experience of this game.
I served the damn papers this morning. I've been selected for outside work duty.
Oh, that's such crap.
If you know me, stay out of my house. I own a gun.
I'll make sure to tell them that.
They're saying they can't hear you, Weesey. Oh, you know what? I think I know why too. Hang on one second. Let me fix that. Let me fix that. Let's see. I know what's going on, and the reason is I'm going through my my Elgato to capture the game, and so it depends on any audio being piped out through the HDMI. It's not like it's going through the PS4 streaming. So let's go to. Oh, it's not this. Sorry, it's this. And then I'll come down here to devices, audio, and then let's change this from output to TV or amp. Now my only concern here is that means that Weesey's voice is going to come over my sound system, and it may cause echo in the microphone. And there's not a simple way to fix that at this point. All right, Weesey, do me a favor, say hi to the audience at home.
Hey guys, how's it going?
We have it, I just haven't played it yet. Got it. Awesome. Now, at this point in the game, they're introducing you to the world, to the culture, to the symbolism, all that stuff. The symbology is actually a better term in this case. Heavy military presence, curfew. Look, I love, I was thinking about this the other day. So, you see that little yellow, it almost looks like a lighthouse symbol against the wall? That's a firefly symbol, and the fireflies are the rebels. Up above, there are two Fs back to back in a similar shape. I am convinced that they consulted with graffiti artists, or at least street-trained artists, to get the ideas, because their graffiti is immediately identifiable, but it is minimalist in design. It's brilliant how they communicated and conveyed that without ever drawing attention to it.
Brooke, do your homework. Multitask.
I'm flattered to hear this is better.
Hands on your fucking head. Do it.
I'm gonna hang out here for a moment so you can watch this happen.
Next time I'm gonna put a bullet in your head, you hear me?
Get too close to the guards, that happens.
Get close to him a second time.
He was telling the truth. He's a man of his word, and I respect that.
I'm not gonna lie, the first time I played this game, I totally tested that.
Well, Pennywise is in the sewers because the storm drains aren't working.
Hands on your fucking head. Do it. Alright, scan.
Clean. Get a live one.
No.
Oh,
I'm not
shit.
infected.
Hold her down.
Miss Gan's wrong.
Do it.
Please.
Give her a
Eyes
drug.
forward.
It's not the fun kind.
All right. She's down.
Also gave him a drug just much faster. Look at the blood
Please
pool.
elaborate. What kind of drug is the fun kind?
Seems like more people are getting infected.
I'm gonna go with chewing
That just means
Vicodin,
more people are
but only after a proper dental procedure. Don't chew Vicodin, children.
Where's Mark at?
That was a good safety disclaimer.
Caught him trying to use fake ration.
Jesus. What'd they do?
What do you think? They beat the shit out of him and dragged him off. Haven't heard from him since.
Fucking idiot.
I got us all new papers. They shouldn't give us any static.
Running water,
Play cool.
then replied with morphine.
Drive on through.
Morphine. They don't call it less fiend, do they? Checkpoint South 5. Area 5.
See you, Andy. There you go.
The controller is rumbling in
What's your
response to the
business
truck
here?
next
Day
to us.
off. Visiting a friend.
All right, move on through.
Thanks.
Get out of here, go! Close it off! Fire!
They shouldn't be upset. It was just a Chevy. That's just what they did.
Come on, let's get out of here. Let's go, come on.
I often forget about the quick turn, to be honest with you. Back on the left stick, hit X. To run, you hold L1.
Attention. Checkpoint 5 is now
It's okay, I always forget about the quick turn too.
Especially in a pinch when you need it.
So much for the easy route.
Right? When it's
Catch
most
yourself up,
useful, it's
alright?
like, hey, you know, it'd be really nice if we had this.
Alright, so now they're teaching you how to heal yourself. Cool. I hit the up button to equip that. Hold R2. R2 is the trigger for everything. I'm going to throw something. I'm going to shoot something. I'm going to reload
They're
something.
gonna close all the checkpoints. We're gonna have to go around the outside.
Outside the
But,
wall.
look at his arm.
Could just let Robert go.
Cute.
Keep in mind, context. This game was originally created for the PS3, but it was toward the end of the PS3's life cycle.
Hey, Tess, you see that shit?
I was there. Hey, how's the east tunnel looking?
It's clear. I just used it. No patrols. And where are you off to?
Gonna pay Robert a visit?
You too?
Who else is looking for him?
Marlene. She's been asking around, trying to find him.
Marlene? What do the Fireflies need with Robert?
You think she'd tell me?
Well, what did you tell her?
The truth. I got no idea where he's hiding.
Good man. Hey, you stay out of trouble, all right? Military's gonna be out in force soon.
Yeah, see you around.
Now, about a year after this was released on PS3, almost to the day, it was slightly more than a year,
Marlene looking for Robert?
they released the
do you make
Remastered
of that?
edition on PS4.
I don't like it. We better find him before the Fireflies do.
Note that Last of Us 2 comes out May of next year. And at the end of next year, PS5 is launching. So they're releasing the next Last of Us in
is
a
us.
very similar window
Hey,
as the
guys.
first.
How's it going?
Shit's stirring up out there. How we looking over here?
It's been quiet. No signs of military or infected.
That's what
Have
I
we
like to
seen
hear.
anything new about the specs for the PS5 release, though?
Nothing new. And to be honest with you,
Joel, give
I
me a
stay
hand with
far
this.
away from speculation because I've watched Sony do this for the last, several years. And most rumors and speculation are just that.
Take it easy out there.
So I wait for official word. I don't get excited about other people's opinions.
Yeah, that's what I meant, the official specs.
Ugh,
Yeah.
God, this place reeks. I
Officially,
need to watch what they
nothing
throw away
has
down here.
changed. But I remember vividly the promises and the tech demos
Let's grab
that
our
were
gear.
delivered for the PS3 and then how it changed before it launched. So I'm being conservatively optimistic. Even if they make a change, the PS3, fantastic console. Overpriced when it launched,
Our backpacks
but it
are
was
still
a
here from
great
last
system
time.
to have. PS4 was right in every respect, and they delivered exactly what they said they would.
A lot of
PS5,
ammo.
I hope, is closer to a
Shots
PS4
count.
experience than a PS3 experience in that regard. For those detail monsters out there, he is still wearing Sarah's watch. It's just that the face is completely broken and it doesn't work anymore. But he wears it all day, every day. So when you're not aiming, you can reload by clicking R2,
All right, Texas.
which is
Boost me
scary
up.
because when you're aiming, that's also how you shoot, so be careful. Yay for tutorial interactions.
That we all forget about later.
Yes, ma'am.
Tess, in her own right, is a total BAMF, for the record.
Come on.
This is true.
She's like, hey, look, full-grown man, you know, at easily 50% more my body mass. Let's go ahead and just pull him up.
In multiple situations throughout the game, too.
Yeah. She's pretty hardcore. And you'd have to be in a survival situation. You'd have to be. There's no being soft.
When am I not?
That a trick question?
Okay, wait one. I am one who likes to investigate because if I investigate, I will inevitably find something, but I think this early on, there's not anything to find just yet.
Yeah, I don't recall finding anything here.
Optional
Ain't been out here in a
conversation.
while.
It's like we're on a date.
Not so optional.
Well, I am the romantic type.
You got your ways.
Little things in the dialogue and in their behavior insinuate history, right?
Where's the ladder?
It's got to be around here somewhere.
Again, not being ham-fisted about it. They're really excellent about exposition. Indirect exposition is what I would call it.
Got it.
Great, bring it over.
I will say the angle at which he places this ladder terrifies me. Oops, a little early. My bad. My bad. Sorry. Yeah, also a bad angle when it's on the ground.
Yeah, like the way it's placed, having done some construction and painting work and whatnot, that is a horrifically terrifying angle.
It's about 12 degrees too
There's no
shallow.
relative.
That's a death ladder the way it's placed.
It's a Buster Keaton ladder. Okay, now I think we're getting into territory. Funny thing, in this game, bricks are a major player, and here's a whole pile of them. Can't grab one. But this is the first place where you can start picking up items. I do like their highlight system. They'll just put a circle on something. You just got to keep your eyes open. Oh. And you got to press triangle to pick up each item. Empty drawer, so that way you get to know the feeling of disappointment, of expectation and letdown.
My whole life in a short story.
Now you can find these Firefly pendants all throughout the game. They all have names on them and serial numbers. You can also flip them over in certain cases. Naughty Dog for the win when it comes to storytelling.
Down
It's
through
just
here.
incredible.
And their attention to detail, whether it be the environment
Still got our guns?
or character
For his sake.
interactions,
He better.
Once we
phenomenal.
get our merchandise back,
Yeah.
it should be easy to unload.
And again, remember this was made for
merchandise, when's
PS3.
that
Look at
next
that
shipment?
flashlight effect.
Oh, we're meeting Bill next month. More pills, lots of ammo.
See how the coronal center
Yeah, well, he always
changes
shows
depending
up
on
with something.
angle?
Should keep us busy
Did a
for a
great
while.
job on that.
Hold up. Spores.
And now we're learning how the environment is an enemy in the game.
Where the hell are all these coming from? The place was clear last time.
They're coming out of something. Stay
Yeah,
alert.
it's called, you know, dorm room laundry. That's where we are.
See, that's the story they didn't tell you. The spores that infected everyone came from
There's our
college
culprit.
laundry.
Body's not that old. Better keep your eyes and ears open.
Now watch this. See that body right there? I'm going to turn my light off. What do you notice, Sith Lord? I kind of love that. That there's bioluminescence in the eyes. It almost, and even the color they use, almost suggests like an internal heat.
We should be able to fit through here.
You okay?
Yeah. Damn ceiling's falling apart. Be careful. This way. Easy. Watch it, watch it. Help me.
mask broke.
Moral dilemma.
Don't
right?
let me turn.
We can just leave him here, but he's like, don't let me turn. I'm like, I get you, bro.
What do you want to do?
I want these bullets. That's what I want to do. Oh man, because we're on grounded, they don't give. Oh, too few bullets, man. Too few bullets. It was already shallow to begin with. Grounded. Oh my gosh. They're like, you don't need bullets, right? You're good. Yeah, you're good.
This will teach you how to preserve your bullets like Deadpool.
Up ahead. You hear that? Shh.
This is where you learn that Joel is basically a bat.
How you want to handle Not bad.
Yeah, if Tess could just get my back there for a second, that'd be great. Environmental death. Okay, good, she's down. What's interesting is they usually let you listen. And then you have like, oh, but I'm in grounded, so they're not going to let me do that anymore, are they? No.
I think you can still do the thing where you listen.
Because I'm supposed to be able to do it right there. But they're not letting me.
That's true.
So yeah, you can do like this whole listen thing where you have like super sense. And then you can echolocate everything that's nearby.
And then, you know, on the easier difficulties that aren't grounded,
there's
you
also
can
no
basically
HUD.
just walk up to them.
There's no HUD. I can't. There's no HUD. I don't even know how many bullets I have at all. What? No. And I can't listen? I don't know, bro. No.
It's the perfect challenge.
We're busting down to hard. I already agree. We're busting down to hard. Oh, but now it has to reload the world. I hope it doesn't take us too far back. My apologies. Also, just that you have a heads up, I have to stop streaming here in about 10 minutes because my wife teaches English online and she's going to need the bandwidth. So, which is okay because according to our numbers right now, all the other viewers have disappeared, so it's just us. Every time.
Oh, that's a rip.
I've made the decision that if ever I'm going to become a streamer for a career, I must first become a cute cam girl. Hey, look at that HUD in the lower right corner. That's nice. I missed you.
It's fine. Just adopt the Krebs with boobs persona.
That's what I gotta do. Now, if I hold R1, I can actually, like, echolocate where those punks are. If I'm careful... Unlike that, though. There we go. Nice. Alright, well, no more bullets for me.
To be honest, with the two that were hovering over the one body, I went up and I killed the one of them and then just punched the crap out of the other one.
Yeah, I probably should have preserved my bullets. That's okay. There's a bathroom here.
Therefore, there's bullets.
I guess it's not a bathroom. But it smells like a bathroom.
Well, probably with all those spores.
There's usually something in here, but not this time. I don't know why.
I was gonna say, normally there's ammo on that table.
It's because we're on hard and not normal, probably.
Probably. Adrian the homie says, damn, this game scared the crap out of me.
I know, right? This game will have you anxious and nervous for days.
This is true. After I finished the whole playthrough, when I binge played it, I showed up at school and I heard something and I was like, oh, here come the zombies, and I accidentally almost punched somebody.
It's not an accident if in the moment you meant to. Yeah. Without this being on normal, I'm gonna get janked on like so many consumables. But I've never played it on hard, so I'm gonna try it on hard.
That's the one thing I love about the outside.
Why don't you ask Bill to get you some of them air fresheners?
First mention of Bill.
If they weren't expired, that'd be a good idea.
Earlier when I was playing around with this game, if Tess gets to this opening before you, she opens it herself and tells you to follow. If you get there first,
Cover the entrance.
I got it.
then you get to open it up.
Which is actually interesting, because the first time I played this, I beat her here, and I kind of wandered around this clearing for a while. I'm like, where am I supposed to go?
I remember being in this room for a while because I couldn't intuit what I was supposed to do.
Plank fell down.
Alright. And so, yeah, it definitely did a number on me too the first time.
I'll get it.
Hang on, any collectibles? Nah. Alright. That moment where I hope for ammo.
Or like the first time I got to this area, I jumped down on the far end over there.
Here,
closer to the
pass
board.
it to me.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, I don't know how to get back up. Because
Yeah.
you jump down on top of that little storage locker and then down to the board.
I think I may have done that my first time too, and that's why I
think I
couldn't
can
figure out how to get
handle
out. I finished it in 3 to 4 days. I was on my toes the entire time. Absolutely. And this game does a great job of building that earnestness and that tension without it being, for lack of a better term, abusive. Like some games, it's actually kind of painful to play because your anxiety is just so high the entire time.
Get your ass up here. Let's move.
This game, I feel like, and I'm not sure what makes the difference. Maybe it's the, auditory radar or whatever. But this game doesn't feel abusive in its tension. It feels rewarding
Make sure there ain't any
in
soldiers
its tension.
Right?
It's clear.
Adrian agreed with you.
For real. Or French, however you want to read that.
I'm gonna assume he meant for real.
I don't have any bullets, so I can't get the Firefly pendant. I don't think there's even anything I can throw. So I can't get down that collectible.
Yeah, I don't think there's any
At least
throwables to pick
not
up
without
here.
coming back.
Yeah, because I don't think you get your first brick till the major combat area.
Yeah. And now we're in an area that they just closed the door on, so... She usually says, grab that ammo. It's not there this time. I feel totally ripped off.
Welcome to hard. Conserve your ammo. Be better.
Wow. Guess so.
Hey, little man.
For real.
Make sure the coast is clear. No soldiers, none of Robert's men, yeah?
You know he's expecting us.
Casually
make it more
bribing
interesting.
kid with food stamps.
Good to go.
Joke's on him. Every one of those papers was for black licorice. Suck it, kid.
Hey, Tess, hey, Tess. Hey, pretty lady, how you doing today? I heard you
Not
got
right
some-
now, Terrence.
No, it's good. Look,
Now, you hear me?
Okay. You knew that. You get all huffy puffy about it.
There's such a thing as too thirsty, brah. Look at this, got like a little
If you
bazaar
ain't got
going.
ration cards, don't even waste my time. I'm not interested in bartering for bullets.
Really? Because I would be all over bartering for bullets every day,
Hurry
all
up,
day.
we're starving.
Keep your shirt on.
Honestly, sign me up for that trade.
I don't even think about cutting in line.
Fucking A.
You touch it, you buy it.
Tess, it's been a while. You don't visit us anymore.
Who the hell is that?
None of your damn business.
The first two rules.
Where do you think you're going?
Leak.
Sit back
Oh,
down.
sorry, Tess. Didn't realize you two were together. Go ahead.
Yeah, Cribs and I have both played through this game fully, Adrian. He's just replaying it for his
Who's
stream
that?
because he really felt like having cosplayed as Joel today.
Gotta get the collectibles, right? Gotta catch them all.
Whoa, hold on.
Well, yeah,
Look,
just,
it's a
you know,
stuffed
not in the
giraffe.
Pokemon sense.
How interesting.
Stuffed giraffe.
Sounds delicious.
I'm looking for Robert. You come through here?
Half hour ago. He went back to the wharf. He's there now.
Rise up.
So just a disclaimer for you, Adrian. This is actually Krebs' most favorite game, like, in the world.
And admittedly, I've only played through it one time. But I think this is my favorite game of all time.
Here we go.
It is my favorite game of all time. And I'm beyond excited for part 2.
Let us through.
You guys need to turn around and head back if you know what's good for you.
Our beef isn't with you. We just want Robert. You don't want to do this.
Turn the fuck
Now, if I
around
remember
and leave
correctly,
now.
in the
I'm
area
not going
after this fight,
anywhere
you get your
without
first brick.
Robert.
Bitch, I will bash
Think you
your
might be
skull
right.
unless you turn around and get your dumb
It's in
ass
the,
out of here.
like, shipping yard
Fuck this.
area.
Take cover!
That moment where I need bullets so bad.
I'll cover you. Get the angle on them.
Yeah, this fight might be really bad for you.
Got tagged, but I'm okay. No, I'm not okay. What the heck? I thought she said she was gonna cover me. I trusted her. Gotta get behind him. There we go. Oh, I got his bullets. Gotta reload.
Nicely done, Texas.
You too.
Just gonna punch him while he's down.
How the hell did you get all these
So
guys?
now, do I have? I
Robert's
do
good at
not.
one
I
thing.
do not have.
Blank checks.
I do not have any way to heal myself at this point. So now the goal is just not to get hit.
Yeah, that's,
Going through here.
that's pretty on point with
Hey,
where the situation's
boost me
going.
up.
Right? Look how bloody I am. That's my blood. That is not anybody else's blood but mine.
You know, interesting fact, a while back you did pass up a
Give me your hand.
med.
I did? Well, no. When I passed at meds earlier, it was because I was full and it wouldn't let me pick them up.
There you go.
Because those meds you can't store long term. You have to eat them on the spot.
That's true, yeah.
All right. I'm actually going to go ahead and stop right here, even though we're right up against an exciting part, because unfortunately I've got to relinquish the bandwidth. I want you to know the following, though. Tomorrow is Halloween, and I have this crazy harebrained idea that I'm going to play through most or all of this game tomorrow. I'm really hopeful that that's what happens. I wish I could do New Game Plus, and I don't know why I can't on this particular save. I guess it's because it hasn't synchronized with the one at work. But I adore this game. Don't hate me if I bust it down to normal, because I want to experience the game. I don't necessarily want to like super challenge myself. That's not the point of this stream. I want to play through this game. So I'm probably going to kick it back down to normal. I might play back to this point with better standing. And then the hope is that I will be able to continue the stream tomorrow. But if you guys like this, please let me know, just so that I know that you enjoy the show. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. I will be posting this on YouTube so that it will be archived for time and all eternity, so people can make fun of me and all that other jazz and re-experience all the good stuff. But until next time we see, you know what I'm going to say?
Be epic.
Don't suck. Thanks, everyone.